Imagine waking up to the gentle sound of cowbells in the countryside, riding trains that cut through mighty glaciers, and strolling across medieval bridges. That's Switzerland, a land where beauty feels endless. Welcome back to Worldly Tours. Today, we're exploring one of the most breathtaking countries on Earth. From snow-capped peaks to crystal-clear lakes and storybook villages, Switzerland has it all. Join me as we uncover the 7 wonders of Switzerland you simply can't miss. One, the Matterhorn, Zermatt. Our journey begins with the Matterhorn, Switzerland's most iconic mountain. Its sharp, pyramid-like peak is instantly recognizable around the world. In Zermatt, you can hike, ski, or simply take in the breathtaking views from a quiet Alpine village. The Matterhorn isn't just a mountain. It's a symbol of Switzerland's beauty. Fun fact: the Matterhorn is one of the most photographed mountains on Earth, yet it was one of the last great alpine peaks to be climbed. Two, Lucerne and Lake Lucerne. Next, we visit Lucerne, a city that feels like a storybook come to life. With its wooden chapel bridge, medieval old town, and sparkling Lake Lucerne surrounded by mountains, this place blends history with natural charm. A boat ride across the lake offers unforgettable views of Switzerland at its finest. Fun fact: Lucerne's Chapel Bridge is the oldest surviving truss bridge in the world, dating back to the 14th century. Jungfraujoch. From the charming lakeside town of Lucerne, our journey takes us higher and higher into the heart of the Swiss Alps, until we arrive at one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. Jungfraujoch, famously known as the top of Europe. Viewpoints. Perched at over 3,400 meters above sea level, Jungfraujoch is not just a viewpoint, it's an experience of extremes. Here, you'll step into a world of eternal snow and ice, where the air feels crisp and pure, and the mountains stretch endlessly into the horizon. Standing here, gazing across the majestic Aletsch Glacier, the longest glacier in the Alps, you can't help but feel as though you're touching the very roof of the world. And there's more than just the view. You'll discover ice palaces carved deep into the glacier, observation decks that make you feel suspended above the clouds, and trails where every step offers a postcard-worthy panorama. Fun fact: the journey to this icy wonder is an adventure in itself. The Jungfraujoch railway line, the highest in all of Europe, took an incredible 16 years to build. Imagine this: engineers carved a tunnel directly through the mighty Eiger and Munch Mountains using nothing but sheer determination and early 20th century tools. Today, this engineering marvel allows travelers from all over the world to ride smoothly into what feels like another planet. Jungfraujoch isn't just a destination. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, a place where human ingenuity meets the raw, awe-inspiring power of nature. Lauterbrunnen Valley. Our journey continues in Lauterbrunnen, a valley so magical it inspired Tolkien's world of Rivendell. Known as the Valley of 72 waterfalls, Lauterbrunnen is surrounded by towering cliffs, alpine meadows, and wooden chalets. It's the heart of the Swiss countryside, where nature feels alive in every sound and sight. Fun fact: Staubach Falls in Lauterbrunnen is one of the highest free-falling waterfalls in Europe, plunging nearly 300 meters. Appenzell Countryside. Switzerland isn't only about towering mountains and glaciers. In Appenzell, the landscape softens, revealing a gentler side of the country. Picture rolling emerald hills dotted with wooden chalets, villages painted in bright colors, and meadows that seem to hum with the sound of cowbells in the distance. Here, tradition isn't just remembered. It's lived every single day. Farmers still rise at dawn to make cheese by hand, stirring copper kettles over open fires, just as their ancestors did centuries ago. In the pastures, cows with big bells graze freely, their gentle clinking echoing through the valleys like nature's own music. Life in Appenzell moves at a slower rhythm. It's a place where you can sit on a hillside, breathe in the fresh alpine air, and feel as though time has paused. Every corner feels authentic, rooted deeply in the soul of Switzerland. Fun fact: one of Appenzell's most charming traditions is the Alpabzug, a yearly autumn festival. When summer ends, farmers lead their cows down from the mountain pastures in a spectacular parade. The animals are decorated with flower crowns, ornate bells, and leather harnesses, turning the descent into a moving celebration of heritage. For the locals, it's not just an event. It's a proud symbol of their connection to the land and the animals that sustain them. In Appenzell, you don't just see Switzerland, you feel its heart. Bern, the capital. Of course, no journey through Switzerland would be complete without a stop in its capital, Bern. This city, with its winding cobblestone streets, elegant arcades, and striking medieval clock tower, feels like stepping straight into the pages of history. Founded in the 12th century, Bern's Old Town is so well preserved that it has earned recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As you wander through its sandstone buildings and across the bridges spanning the turquoise River Aire, you begin to understand why. Every corner whispers stories of centuries past, yet the city remains alive and vibrant. The arcades, stretching for nearly 6 kilometers, make Bern one of the longest covered shopping promenades in Europe, perfect for strolling in any weather. Meanwhile, the famous Zittglocke, Bern's medieval clock tower, draws crowds each hour, as its 16th-century mechanical figures spring to life in a delightful performance. But Bern isn't only about history. It's also the political heart of Switzerland, home to the federal parliament and a lively cultural scene filled with cafes, museums, and festivals. The city gracefully blends old-world charm with the pulse of modern life. Fun fact: Bern also has a special connection to one of the greatest minds in history. It was here, in a modest apartment, that Albert Einstein lived and worked as a young patent clerk. During his time in Bern, he developed the groundbreaking theory of relativity, forever changing how we understand space and time. In Bern, past and present coexist beautifully, making the capital not just the political center, but the cultural soul of Switzerland. Montreux and Château de Chillon. Our final wonder takes us to Montreux, a city on the shores of Lake Geneva. Known for its famous jazz festival and lakeside promenade, Montreux shines with culture and beauty. Nearby, the fairy tale Château de Chillon rises from the water, one of Switzerland's most beloved castles. Together, they make Montreux a perfect ending to our journey. Fun fact: Château de Chillon inspired the famous poem The Prisoner of Chillon by Lord Byron. From the mighty Matterhorn to the peaceful hills of Appenzell, Switzerland is a country where every corner feels like a masterpiece. Whether you seek adventure in the mountains, history in its cities, or peace in the countryside, Switzerland truly is a land of wonders. Thank you for joining us on Worldly Tours. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this journey. Until next time, keep exploring the world, one wonder at a time.